guys, what's going on? This is Bob Roddy back with another video, and today in this video, I will be watching somebody eat a insane amount of calories. Let's put it in this perspective. He eats double the amount of, well, I mean, not a regular, this is one of those, like, very not skinny. Average size. Clearly doesn't look like he would eat this many calories, but he's eating the amount of calories that the heaviest woman in the world eats in a day. And I was watching this, so yeah, I'm not, like, the first 2 minutes or so is not going to be a blind reaction because I've already seen it. But I've only made, like, 2 minutes and some change into the video. So, still good, you know. By the way, I've had a lot of time to film a lot of different videos today. So, that's a good thing. At least I'll have some videos for the future. I'm not even going to have to film. I'll just have them here. Anyway, he eats double the amount of calories I do on my bulk. I'm not on a bulk, but I'm on a cut. And getting serious about the diet. I've been messing up the diet. I've been saying I'm on a cut, but not really been serious about the diet. But that changes today. Okay? So, that changes today, and I'm going to be eating very healthy. A lot of steamed vegetables, and a lot of grilled chicken. Unbreaded grilled chicken. It's going to be huge. Huge. A lot of protein. Low calories. A lot of protein. Is that paint or blood? Honestly, I don't know. Like I mentioned in the last video I filmed that hasn't been released yet, I have I had a nosebleed problem for a while, so honestly, I don't know if that's just a whole bunch of blood or if it's paint, but that's irrelevant. Let's get right into the video. This man is eating over...
Today, I'm attempting to finish the world's heaviest woman's daily diet, and this is meal 1. A typical breakfast for Susan Aman is 4 to 5 donuts, 4 to 5 potatoes made into hash browns, a full package of bacon, 4 corn dogs dipped in nacho cheese, and a 7-egg ham and cheese omelet. A few weeks ago, after just barely managing to finish the world's heaviest man's daily diet, I uttered the words that I'm most definitely gonna be regretting by the end.
This is crazy. The heaviest man's diet apparently is like, it is like twice the amount of calories I eat on my bulk. I eat around 3,000, maybe 3,400. But still, it's in the 3,000 range of calories for a bulk, which is a lot of calories. But, you know, it's a bulk. And this man eats like 6,000 calories in a day. I was watching this, and this woman eats 6,000 calories, a little, like, you know, in the 6,000 range for her breakfast. For her breakfast. How has she not died of a heart attack from just the breakfast alone? How? I don't know when this, when all of this was created, or, like, I don't know what the status on the heaviest woman is, but she's probably dead. She's probably dead.
End of today.
I just gotta say, if this video gets 50,000 likes, I will attempt to eat
He
the
said
diet
that in
of
the
the
last,
world's
because I
heaviest
watched this video just a second ago, but...
Fully completing this challenge is going to be close to
How does he
impossible
look
because
like that?
Susan's
His
diet has more
entire-
calories and more items
his
than the world's
entire,
heaviest man's diet. But when it comes to food challenges, I do not
is
give
based
up.
around eating. How does he look like that? How much running does this man do?
I decided to start with the donuts first. Susan eats around 11
that
times
reaction.
what the average person eats
I
in a
was
day.
cheering
My
him on
strategy
in
to
his
get through
last
this
video
challenge was
eating
to
the
break this up
heaviest
into
man's
4
diet. I was
separate
cheering
meals.
him on, like, through the screen. I'm like,
donuts
come
are
on,
down.
man.
Those were tasty. After the donuts were down, I moved on to the 7-egg ham and cheese omelet.
Those do look delicious, though, but I'm on a cut. This is bad for...
Who's team ketchup on eggs? Comment down below.
I'm Team Ranch.
I made sure to enjoy this omelet as much as
I just
possible because I had a feeling my taste
like
buds were about to get
50%
bombed.
of my
All right,
following
the
with that
omelet is
comment
down.
right there.
After the omelet, it was time to get to the 4 corn dogs dipped in nacho cheese.
love
This is
ranch.
a
I
ridiculous
put ranch on
amount of
everything.
cheese.
Unsurprisingly, the first corn dog tasted amazing. After working my way through the first few corn dogs, I got an idea.
Oh my gosh.
I decided to take a corn dog and
That
combine it
is
with some tasty
already
bacon
more
dipped
than
in some
mine.
nacho cheese.
This is me one, guys. He's already eating more than I do on my bulk.
This combination was legendary.
Right, our corn dogs are down.
Next, it was time to move to the full package of bacon. After getting into the bacon, I decided to combine it with the leftover nacho cheese. Little did I know that this nacho cheese was about to be the bane of my existence for the next few hours.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, our bacon is
Already
fully-
at 6,100. And he hasn't even touched the hash browns yet. He's about to. But he hasn't even touched the hash browns yet. And he's already at 6,100. That is... I mean, like... Most I've ever had at a bulk is like around 3,400. So that's 1,000 and... Because like 400... I'm not doing math right now because I don't feel like doing math, so...
down.
Next, it was time for the biggest breakfast item, the hash browns. Instead of using ketchup, I decorated my hash browns with some nacho cheese.
Gotta do what I gotta do.
Now this combination was spectacular. These hash browns tasted amazing, but a few minutes later, I realized that eating all this cheese so early on definitely wasn't a smart decision.
All right, this cheese was a bit unnecessary.
I decided to make a call for my own stomach's sake.
That was rough. I got everything down besides this unnecessarily large bowl of cheese. What I'm gonna do is end up saving that cheese because what I gotta eat for my next meal is most likely gonna require me to use that cheese anyways. It's about 1 o'clock right now, which means I have about 11 hours until the end of this challenge.
Since I didn't finish the cheese, meal 1 was a fail. On the plus side, I was 20% through Susan's diet. A few hours later, I had a pizza at my doorstep and it was time for meal 2.
Everybody, I had a really awesome pizza joke I was gonna say before I got into this meal, but I just couldn't get down the delivery. Get it? Because the pizza got delivered.
The next item on the list was a large pepperoni pizza. The crunchiness was spectacular. As I worked my way through this very crunchy pizza,
Jacksepticeye's got
it was
a
starting to
bell
taste
for
pretty
his
good,
videos.
and I was in the mood to try something
I got a
I'd
fake
never tried before.
cigar.
So I reached for Domino's garlic sauce. Let's just say I wasn't a fan. But what I am a fan of is Domino's ranch. Using the ranch, I worked my way through the rest of the pizza. The item up next, I was very much looking forward to.
Everyone, our pizza's down. I'll pick.
You guys want to see the homemade cigar I made? Using a marker and some paper. I made a homemade cigar one time. When I first really got into Wolverine, I started. I made a homemade cigar because he uses cigars. So I made this. Yeah, all those bite marks. Got like a little red colored thing for the... It's less severe of a fit in my mouth. Like with this in my mouth, I can't even close. I can't even close it to bite down on this. So look at that, massive. That's gonna be taken out of context. Oh no, that's gonna be taken out of context. Oh no. What have I done? We're gonna chew on this one for a while.
Pick that up later.
The next item on the list was 2 bowls of ice cream. The website I got Susan's diet from didn't specify on a flavor, so I chose one of the most underrated flavors out there, cookie dough.
All right, I got 2 bowls of ice cream right here.
And that's when I got another idea.
Never actually had cookie dough.
Ice cream
I
and
probably
ranch.
have, but I don't have it.
I'm just kidding. I'm not that sick.
Hey, it's
The
not
first
that
bowl
bad.
went down quick.
First ice cream down. I was gonna say, cookie dough ice cream is absolutely fantastic.
The second bowl went down even quicker.
Sherbet's
Right.
better.
2 bowls of ice cream are down.
After that, it was time for a full-sized bag of potato chips.
All right, now we have our large bag of chips. And I chose the best chips you can possibly buy. We have barbecue chips. Pick that up later. Who out there's team barbecue chip? Comment barbecue down below.
I decided to make use of the leftover cheese from earlier. As I got back into the cheese, I knew that the next few hours were going to be rough.
I have a feeling I'm gonna be deeply regretting this cheese in about 20 minutes.
I'm kind of lactose intolerant, so
Oh man, this cheese is rough. Just gotta get my chip together.
After my pathetic joke, I worked my way through the rest of the chips and the cheese.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm calling that done.
It's your
With the
word.
chips and the cheese down, it was time for the next item, which is a bag of peanut M&Ms. These were harder to open than they were to eat. Thankfully, knives exist.
Sharing size.
The combination of the sweet chocolate and the salty peanuts are what make peanut M&Ms truly spectacular.
Our M&Ms are down.
The next item will probably come as a surprise. Strawberries.
Thank goodness Susan had some strawberries to help cancel out some of the calories.
I think that's how it works.
Everyone, it's about 4:10 right now, which means I have about 7 hours and 50 minutes left. The good news is I'm 50% through this diet. The bad news is the next 2 meals are gonna be even harder than the first and the second meals.
All right, guys, the next item in Susan's diet is 2 bacon cheeseburgers. I'm having a hard time deciding where I want to go to get the bacon cheeseburgers, so I'm going to let Yelp decide. Each restaurant on Yelp has a number attached to it, so I'm going to let a random number generator choose where I go to get my bacon cheeseburgers.
Style beer, like I shaved.
The 7th item on the list was Five Guys. Unfortunately, Five Guys' bacon cheeseburger is one of the highest calorie burgers in fast food, which was going to be a problem. But I had an even bigger problem to worry about in the next meal. Because Susan ate 6 avocados made into guacamole. If you know me, you'll know that avocados are one of my most hated foods, and I had to eat 6 of them.
Everyone, this meal is going to be incredibly tough because I have one of my least favorite foods on planet Earth on my table right now. But every item I can get down is a step in the right direction. All right, that one was really bad.
You need to stop.
I decided to start off with the 6 avocados made into guacamole, which is where I ran into another problem.
Okay, these are not fucking ripe at all, dude. Holy shit. I feel like one of those
one of
people that
those
just comes
channels
around
that
your
censor
table when you're
themselves.
eating at a Mexican restaurant
that
and
I
makes
would
guacamole right in front of you.
I did the best I could. But I'm gonna call this chopped avocado slash guacamole. Since the next item on the list was a full bag of chips, I decided to combine the two.
I'll be eating it with a full bag of chips.
I expected this to taste absolutely disgusting, but I was quite surprised.
It's actually not that bad.
I figured it was because of the tasty Doritos buffering the taste of the avocado.
I'll pick that up later.
So once I finished the Doritos, I decided to deal with the guacamole later.
They do. They
Yeah,
taste
we're gonna
nasty. You
push
are
that off to the
absolutely
side.
right in your hatred of.
Mother of God.
I moved on to the next item on the list, which is the 2 bacon cheeseburgers.
Shout out to Five Guys for the unnecessarily high calorie burgers they make.
I am an In-N-Out guy at heart, but these were tasty.
Not bad.
The first few bites were at least.
I gotta say, if you made it up into this point of the video, just drop a cheeseburger emoji down below.
With all the food from the first 2 meals in my stomach and all that
There are very few restaurants I realize that I have hit in the fast food chain. I've gone to Wendy's before. I've gone to Burger King's before. I haven't gone to Wendy's in a hot second. I haven't gone to Burger King's in a hot second either. But that's just because the last road trip, a few road trips ago, we went to Burger King and my brother didn't like the burger, so therefore that was enough for the whole entire family to go. No Burger King. Frankly, I don't have a problem with Burger King. You know, I think their burgers are what you would expect from a fast food restaurant, but oh well, it is what it is. Right, I've been to McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, Five Guys, Sonic. Probably been to a couple other fast food places that I can't remember at this current moment, but
cheese from earlier, this is when things really started to go downhill.
Oh man, that cheese from earlier is not mixing very well with the avocado I just ate. Oh my sweet goodness.
I pushed onto the
The new year is here, and it's time to get fired up for living well. With Vital Choices subscription.
next item, which was a box of mac and cheese.
Next thing I gotta get. Next thing I gotta get. Next thing I gotta get. Excuse me. Next thing I gotta get to, a full box of mac and cheese.
At this point, I was much fuller than I expected to be, and with time running out, I needed to make something happen. This mac and cheese felt like a sandbag in my stomach. All that was on my mind was the ridiculous amount of cheese that I had already eaten earlier.
Man, this mac and cheese just sucks. Sorry. No offense, Kraft, but lately your products have just been subpar.
It took a little while, but I was able to finish the rest of the mac and cheese.
hot take, I hate mac and cheese. Hate it. Will not eat it. You can put that in front of me and say that this is the last food that you will ever eat. Like, you won't be able to eat anything else. Only mac and cheese, and I will choose to starve. I hate mac and cheese.
Right, well, the mac and cheese is down.
Next up was another surprising item, 3 bananas.
Shout out to Susan for allowing me to get some potassium in today.
With how full I was at this point, I knew that these bananas were gonna give me some serious trouble. And they most definitely did.
Going back to my homemade one.
No. Oh, that's not good.
This is just less.
I'm gonna have to call it for meal number 3. I have about half this bowl of chopped avocado / guacamole left, and one more banana.
You're not
It's about
gonna finish it
7:55 right
after,
now. Still the same day.
Oh,
I'm
I
very
guess you
full
really
right now,
has to.
which is not good considering the meal I have after this.
With how full I felt at this point, I was highly doubting I'd be able to complete this challenge. With my fullness levels and the fact that I had taken down almost 18,000 calories, it was time to see how much
Crazy
damage had
shredded?
actually been done.
Everybody, I gained over 15 pounds in the World's Heaviest Man's Diet Challenge. So let's make a deal. If I've gained over 16 pounds in this challenge, then you have to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. But if I've gained under 16 pounds in this challenge, then not only do you have to give the video a thumbs down, but you gotta unsubscribe.
My pre-challenge weight was 169.1 pounds. My post-challenge weight was 186 pounds, a gain of almost 17 pounds. With only 5 items left on Susan's meal plan, I gave myself
guess
2
I have
hours
to
of digestion
subscribe,
time.
man.
But even then, I knew that completing this challenge was going to be close to
I have to
impossible.
It's
subscribe.
about 10:49 right now, which means I have about an hour left in this meal.
And I have to like the video.
The main dinner item was 10 fish
Hey man, you earned it. Willing to put down that much food. You've earned it. I'm also putting this back. And this too.
tacos.
With how I feel right now, finishing this challenge is going to be close to impossible. So it's best that I stay as efficient as possible. Okay, now I'm done.
Oh my, was he about to have fish?
These are like the saddest fish tacos I've ever made in my life. Yes, I just put ketchup on a fish taco. Don't knock it till you tried it.
There was no way I was going to be able to finish the avocado from earlier on its own. I knew that the most efficient strategy was going to be putting it on top of my fish tacos.
Halfway through our tacos, and I'm very much over everything right now. I despised guacamole before this, and I despise it even more now.
I knew that I most likely had about 12 to 13 pounds of food inside of me. The other few pounds were water weight. Long story short, I was nearing capacity. At this point, I had to focus on the higher volume items.
Right, guacamole and our tacos are down.
I set my sights on the last banana.
That cheese from earlier is not showering too good right now.
I finished off the banana, but now it was really time for a high volume item.
I can't believe I've made it here, but I've made it here. Rice and beans.
To get these
Oh no! God, for those of you who are very uneducated about food in general, let's put it this way: when I go on lunch break, I can't finish it. Like, well, one, because whenever I order lo mein, they always they absolutely drench it in the sauce. And not that I don't like lo mein with the sauce, I do, but I don't want it sopping wet. If that makes sense. Most people like because I work at, y'all already found this out, there's no point in hiding it. I work at Hy-Vee, and some people ask for like if we have fresh lo mein that has next to no sauce on it, they're like, ooh, give me some without the sauce. And some people are like, oh, stir that up, which I don't know if any of you looking at my face and going, hey, that's the guy that served me. Some people don't like it with the sauce, so when you tell me to stir it up, one, I kind of have to. And two, then the people don't want lo mein. Then I have to throw a whole bunch of lo mein away at the end of the day. I don't close very often, but when I do. But where was I? Oh yeah, rice. It expands in your stomach. So that face is right here. This face, very much, I feel bad for you, man, but you did make a commitment, and I want to see you finish that rice and beans. And was that banana done already? Yeah, I think that banana is done already.
With rice and beans down, I decided to bring an old friend to the party.
It's time for some hot sauce.
Wow sauce was everything I needed. Until a few seconds later when I realized I needed a new stomach. Knowing that this plate of rice and beans was the last high volume item on the list, I was able to finish them off.
Rice and beans are down. My goodness, I am unbearably full right now.
I decided to go after the bag of pepperoni next. At this point, my stomach was making noises I had never heard it make before. To make things even worse, I had unknowingly made a mistake that I haven't made in a food challenge in years.
Oh man, this is definitely not good. I am in a world of not so goodness right now. It's currently 11:10 right now, which means I have about 49 minutes and 40 whatever seconds left. I'm gonna take a few minutes to breathe, and then we'll come back. Oh.
I thought that this item on the table was the last item on the list, but I had 2 items left, not 1. Thankfully, my grocery store closes at 1 a.m. With time running out, I knew where I had to go next.
Just looking at this stuff makes me nauseous. That's not good.
The second to last item on the list was a box of Hot Pocket potatoes, which were unfortunately discontinued in 2011. Since these were just potato skin bites, I knew that the only suitable replacement would be potato skins. My chances of actually finishing the last meal was already close to 0. On top of that, I was having flashbacks to the world's heaviest man's diet challenge. Finishing that plate of potatoes was one of the most difficult things I had done in years, but this was going to be even more difficult.
All right, everyone, now the time is
Got it, man. Hey, you
11:42.
made a commitment.
Food babies
You
not
made a
gotten any
commitment. I
better.
better see you finish those potatoes. Stop showing
Everyone,
off
I
food,
have
baby,
16
man.
minutes and 40
You
seconds
don't see
left
me flash
to make
my
something
food
happen.
baby all the time.
Oh, this is gonna be a battle, everybody, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
God,
Why is it
come
always
on.
the potatoes, man? Potatoes are just
Do it.
bricks in my stomach.
Just do it.
After 2 potato skins,
Don't
I
let your
had to move to the
dreams
next
be
item.
dreams.
I cannot handle
Yesterday
potatoes
you
right
said
now.
tomorrow, so just
Yeah,
do
quick
it.
refreshment before I get into this last item.
For those of you who got that reference, shout out to
I'm
the
so glad I've
OGs
made
that
it
got
through
that
the
reference.
heaviest man's and hopefully the heaviest woman's diet. If there was anybody else left, I don't even know what I would do.
I moved on to the next item, which is a full box of honey buns. After spending what felt like 16 years unwrapping all the honey buns, I took my first bite.
I want a honey bun now. But I'm on a cut. I should be watching this stuff. This is gonna make me hungry for the wrong things.
Feels like I have a giant stomach full of nacho cheese, pizza, tacos, fucking everything else I ate today.
With time running out and the rest of the honey buns and potato skins left, I was preparing to fail my second challenge in a row. But regardless, I did everything I could to keep eating anyways.
Oh yeah, you already failed one of them, didn't you?
You should. Alright, I have 7.5 minutes left. Bro,
I decided to move around to hopefully make some space in my stomach.
I swear everybody, I have no idea what I'm doing sometimes. This is stupidity at its finest. If you guys still at the below the video, I want you to drop one of those cinnamon roll emojis down below.
I was down to the last honey bun.
I did this in the last video, so I'm doing it in... Did he say cinnamon or honey? Where's the emoji thing? Where's the... I have video proof that I made it this far in the video, so...
I was able to finish it, but unfortunately, I just couldn't eat anymore.
I have 4 minutes left. Everyone, I am tapped out. There's no way I can eat those potatoes. Oh, I don't even,
No, you can.
you already know what it
You
looks like.
can, man. Come on.
Oh my goodness, there's no way.
You got this, bro. Come on, come on.
And then I got the miracle I needed. More stomach space. I pushed through to the last potato skin, and with 1 minute and 16 seconds left, the challenge was complete.
I have done it. I have successfully eaten the world's heaviest woman's daily diet. That was
23,000 calories? No. What, Susan, was it? No, Susan is definitely dead. She died of a heart attack after day 3 of this atrocity. Okay, I will admit, I'm just a little mad that I can't eat all this delicious food because I'm on a cut. Darn you, Russ. Making me feel bad for being on a bulk when you said you were on a cut. So I'm like, okay, I'm on a cut too. Now I'm forced to eat healthy food. No, wait. Anyway, that's all the time we have left in this video. If you enjoyed it, if you liked it, make sure to punch that like button. If you didn't like it, then don't dislike my video. Okay? Just don't. Don't dislike it. Subscribe if you haven't already, because what are you doing? Come on, subscribe. I'm gonna check my...
beyond stupid in so many ways. But you should still subscribe.
I'm gonna check my YouTube studio. That's just the end of the video. Analytics. Analytics, man. Let's see. Watch time is up 45.4. Nice. 1.8K. I don't care what Elijah says. That is 1,000 viewers. Not 1,000 viewers of everything on my entire video, but that is 1,000 views that I've been getting lately. You got... Yo, Elijah, check this out. Your channel got 1,814 views in the last 28 days. Wow, what day is it? It's the 23rd. That's a little bit of last year. That's a little bit into the month of December of 2023. So it's not the entire channel. Here is video proof. You just wanted to argue. I kind of wanted to argue too, but that's beside the point. How was I? What was I? The thing with the thing. Why is it down? No. Sub count. I lot 14 plus 26 less than previous 20. What are you guys doing? Subscribe. Make the number go up. Thing's freaking out. Make the number go up. Top videos. Copyright. What's that one about? Nothing to see yet. Good. They didn't mess anything up. What is my most popular video? Dashboard. 14 the last 28 days. But it's still down. Average view duration. Is that because I wasn't Create Insider? YouTube live streaming explained. I'll watch that a little later. I really do need to let you guys go because this video has been going on for probably quite a while. Yeah, about 26 minutes. Okay, so I won't keep you guys for any longer. If you made it this far in the video, drop a 100 down in the comments. Or react to my video so there's video proof. And, what's it called? And, tag me in the video. Alright, link my channel to in the description. I'll do the same for this guy's channel. And the description. Subscribe!